You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and white sports fans, let's talk about one of your favorite people out there in the woke sports media. We're going to be talking about Jemele Hill. You know, Jemele Hill, formerly of ESPN, who actually got fired because she was horrible. You know, the person that never wants to stick about sports, but she's supposed to be a sports journalist. But I digress. She has come out now and she has absolutely race baited yet again. Is this really a surprise to anybody? No, it's really not. It's not a surprise because this is what Jemele Hill does. This is why sports is dying. This is why she was fired from ESPN, even though ESPN is pretty woke, man. You know you got to be pretty damn woke, man, when ESPN, who is woke, fires you for being woke. But Jemele Hill gave a reply to a statement that Naomi Osaka from tennis. The French Open is going to be starting here, and Naomi Osaka said that she would not be giving any interviews during the French Open. Now, Naomi Osaka is she's half Japanese and she's half black. And she put out a statement for the reason why she wasn't actually going to give any interviews. And folks, it had nothing to do with race. But Jemele Hill and these race baiters out there, they will find racism in every single thing. So we're going to be talking about that in this video, folks. But first, make sure you guys go over to blackandwhitenetwork.com. Check out the memberships that we have over there. Bronze and silver plan. Private videos are posted over there to members of the website. But if you don't want to do any of that, just consider giving a one-time donation by clicking the donation tab or shopping for the merch. Use the discount code LaChinaSucks, S-U-X, all one word, and we're going to give you 15% off your purchase, folks. So, Naomi Osaka posted this on Twitter yesterday. And I believe, folks, man, if she has some kind of a mental health issue, she probably shouldn't be playing the French Open. But however, she's going to play, but she's not going to give any interviews. So let me read this. She says, "Hey, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. I'm writing this to say I'm not going to do any press during Roland Garros. I've often felt that people have no regard for athletes' mental health, and this rings very true whenever I see a press conference or partake in one. We're often sat there and ask questions that we've been asked multiple times before, or ask questions that bring doubt into our minds, and I'm just not going to subject myself to people that doubt me. I've watched many clips of athletes breaking down after a loss in a press room, and I know you have as well. I believe that whole situation is kicking a person while they're down, and I don't understand the reasoning behind it. Me not doing this press is nothing personal to the tournament, and a couple journalists have interviewed me since I was young, so I have a friendly relationship with most of them. However, if the organizations think that they can keep saying, do this or you're going to be fine, and continue to ignore the mental health of the athletes that are the centerpiece of their cooperation, then I just gotta laugh. Anyways, I hope the considerable amount that I get fined for this will go towards a mental health charity." And that's pretty much it. No race baiting or whatever. Now, I'm a huge tennis fan. I've watched tennis players, and they get interviewed after they lose, and some of them do break down. They really, really do. But reading this, I don't see anything to do with racism in this. But however, Naomi Osaka, if you do win Roland Garros, because you're one of the best players in the world, I'm pretty sure you're probably going to be one of the favorites. Are you not going to give a press interview if you actually win? Now, if you win, you're going to be on the podium and they're going to ask you questions. I don't know how that's going to work, but I digress. Enter Jemele Hill now. Jemele Hill puts out this tweet replying to Naomi Osaka. "Another reason the lack of diversity in media is a big problem. Not saying this drives her decision, but minority athletes are predominantly covered by white journalists. They drive their narratives. There are some great journalists, but there's always huge cultural disconnects. Why is Jemele Hill playing the race card? Why? I just don't get it, man. And I was telling you about how I've actually seen athletes, cry during these interviews. Most of them, all of them have been white. This is not a racial issue, but Jemele Hill, in typical Jemele Hill fashion, is going to race bait. Jemele Hill, all these other woke people out there, they never want racism to end. They never do. You know why? Because they will be out of business. Jemele Hill, Naomi Osaka never mentioned race at all in this. This has nothing to do with race. And this one person right here just replies to Jemele Hill, stop making everything about race, please. Yeah, because it has nothing at all to do with race. But Jemele Hill, she's in the business of propaganda, racial division. Whitey bad. There's racism everywhere. You can't do what you want to do because of your skin color. And I believe this is absolutely ridiculous, man. Race hustlers, man, always seem to have very good jobs for some reason. Have you noticed that? The race hustlers out there in the media, not just sports, they are all well off in themselves, but they always want to preach racism and oppression. This is another low from the woke Jemele Hill. Man, I'm so sick of this woman. She actually really, really does disgust me. Just to even see Jemele Hill disgusts me because I know what's going to be coming out of her mouth or what she actually puts out on Twitter. Nothing ever positive is going to come out of her mouth. See how she can actually find racism in something that doesn't have anything to do with race? It doesn't. Now, if you guys have actually seen Naomi Osaka actually interview, she really doesn't say much. She seems to be very, very shy for the most part. You remember Serena Williams went berserk on the court, and basically was screaming racism, because she was getting her ass kicked by Naomi Osaka on the court. And during the trophy presentation, Naomi Osaka was crying. She was. She seems to be a bit sensitive, but she is not really a person for words. So for her to not want to interview, I can see that, based on her personality, even though I do think she actually should be giving interviews. But Jemele Hill, stop with this race baiting. Stop it. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, Jemele Hill, race baiting once again in a surprise to no one. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.